By the end of this video, you will be insanely motivated to complete the NoFap challenge and change your life in just 90 days. Let me tell you a story. Back when Jacob was finishing high school, he used to feel very anxious and nervous around the girls he liked. One time, he stuttered when he talked to his crush and he said something like, "Hi, Jane, how are you?" It was no wonder that he never had a girlfriend. To make it worse, Jacob was barely passing his classes. Even though he did his homework and he studied a couple of days before the exam, his brain didn't work during the tests. In addition, Jacob didn't like himself. He felt that he was marshmallowing through life and he knew that he could perform 10 times better in all areas of his life. Jacob was desperate to have a girlfriend, realize his full potential and to like himself when he looked in the mirror. But what Jacob really wanted was to feel loved by a woman, and I personally think that what Jacob ultimately wanted was to love himself and feel proud about himself. At least, Jacob was aware of how poor he was doing in life, and he wanted to improve himself. He began by looking online for tips to get a girlfriend. Some of the tactics he found online taught Jacob that he should always try to make her laugh, he should behave like an alpha male, and he should approach every woman he found attractive. Feeling totally excited, Jacob went to a bar and practiced all the tactics that he learned during the week. The few girls that he interacted with felt completely awkward with him. They thought that Jacob was following a recipe to get a kiss from them. Jacob was not being natural and women perceived this instantly and therefore rejected him right away. It was no surprise that Jacob felt very sad and disappointed. So, as soon as he got home, he went on a porn marathon to ease the pain. Jacob thought that porn was healthy, normal and good for him. But the thing was that Jacob spent hours and hours glued to a screen and he wasn't aware of how much time he was wasting. The next day after his porn binge, Jacob had a tough time waking up. As a result, he barely paid attention in school and he was out of energy to put in the effort to get good grades. One day, while watching YouTube videos to get a girlfriend, he found a video about why NoFap will make you successful with women. He felt intrigued, so he clicked the video. The video explained everything about the damage porn causes to your brain, your self-esteem, your energy levels, your intimate relationships, your social life, your productivity, your mood, and how it leads to an unsatisfying sexual life. After the video ended, Jacob thought, maybe pornography has something to do with my failures with women, my grades, and my productivity. Jacob thought that instead of trying to find hacks and tricks to improve his dating life, his grades and other areas of his life, he might as well remove pornography and see if it had any impact on his life. For this, he researched everything he could about NoFap, he followed the NoFap hard mode guidelines, and he also used a couple of extra resources to complete the NoFap challenge. The NoFap hard mode established that Jacob must abstain from porn, masturbation and orgasm altogether. This basically meant not engaging in any form of sexual stimulation for at least 90 days. Jacob wanted to make sure that he would complete the 90 days NoFap challenge, so he decided to use a habit tracker to mark every successful day. Habit trackers are a super effective way to stay motivated when you're breaking a bad habit because seeing the progress you're making feels good. In addition, Jacob told what he was going to do to his best friend and he asked him to keep him accountable. Jacob was also going to reward himself with a whole pepperoni pizza for every 30 days he went without PMO. Jacob also joined every NoFap community he could find online to learn from others and ask questions. At first, doing NoFap was insanely difficult for Jacob. He felt irritated, desperate, and his brain was trying to convince himself that it was unhealthy to quit porn. But he was committed to at least give NoFap a try, and this helped him push through the initial discomfort. Around the third week, he panicked because his sex drive went away. Not only that, but life seemed unexciting and he didn't feel any emotions. He went online and he found that he was going through the flatline, which is the period in which your brain repairs all the damage porn has created. As the days went by, Jacob completed his first month on NoFap and by now, his life was totally different and in a super positive way. he felt good about himself when he was by himself. For the first time in his entire life, Jacob liked seeing himself in the mirror. He felt extremely confident, he felt good about himself, and his self-esteem had never been this high. This was reflected in his appearance. He began to take more care of himself by improving his grooming, he bought new clothes, and he cleaned his diet. In addition, Jacob was full of energy all the time. This helped him to study more, perform better at exams, and therefore improve his grades. But Jacob's favorite benefit was being more attractive to women. From Jacob's perspective, this was the result of multiple factors, like having a higher self-esteem, taking better care of himself, and feeling more confident. Jacob was so happy with all these benefits that he used them as motivation to complete the NoFap challenge. At the end of the 90 days, Jacob's life was completely better. His grades were higher, he attracted more women, and he had more energy. But what Jacob liked the most was how he felt about himself. He liked who he was proud of what he had achieved, and now he believed in himself. This is just one of many stories about NoFap that I've witnessed in my life. The success people experience on NoFap stems from 3 specific factors. The first one is that quitting porn will remove all the fake expectations that are tied to sexuality. At the end of the day, sex is a means to feel wanted, desired, and loved. When you attach these desires to having the lifestyle of a porn actor on a screen, which you will never have, it's normal to feel like you are not good enough. The second one is that pornography is a supernormal stimulus. This means that porn excites your brain more than real sex. This extreme level of excitement damages your dopamine circuit, which then creates a lot of problems for you. The third factor is that quitting porn will teach you to put in the effort before reaping a reward. Porn basically teaches you that you can have the most rewarding thing in nature by just clicking a couple of buttons. The problem is that real life doesn't work that way. You must put weeks, months, and even years of hard work in if you want a meaningful reward. If you want to experience all the amazing benefits of quitting porn forever, I have something that will help you. I've been talking to a certified therapist called Josh Hudson who specializes in helping men quit porn forever. He has more than 10,000 hours of practice helping men quit porn. He also developed a super effective method to quit porn called the HCT method. I had the pleasure to study this method and it's absolutely revolutionary and his results are absolutely phenomenal. That's why today I want to invite you to check out his free HCT method webinar with the link in the description, in which he will teach you everything about this method and how you can start implementing it today to quit porn right now. This sounds awesome, right? You will also get access to his urge control method and his step-by-step quit porn checklist. This is amazing, huh? This is the best system to quit porn and I highly suggest you check the free webinar. You just need to click the link in the description and register for free.